funeral for Riley's, Gabby, and Anna's aunt. She passed away. She was really sick and she passed away. So we are taking the girls here to pay respect and music. We're not staying and just say hi. Let's say hi to their grandparents. Hi to
it's all right if you guys just stay by Sabrina.
Yep, you guys stay next to me. You guys do not need to go anywhere other than next to me. Okay? Because we're not going to be there very long, like less than 10 minutes. We're dropping Riley off. We're letting the girls see their family because it's a very stressful time. And then we're meeting, and then we're going to meet Angel and the kids over at the Y. So this is the time I need you guys to go down and get your swimsuits now. So get your swimsuits. Right?
Get your swimsuit.
Don't worry about it. Get your swimsuit now.
See how I handled that.
On the run from inside his own 5.
See how I handled telling about the Yes, Ben is done. But I'm just saying they need to expand to the dishes. I don't care if there's only 3 dishes in there. Put them away.
He looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know.
There he goes. Oh, what a caught. And he gets it to the 44.
I've been working on them a lot lately with the fact that Sabrina's been not able to
perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating.
I saw that. Awesome, Paula. Thank you.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. Shows him the stiff arm.
I'm getting revenge, William.
Running backs do. They get behind their pads. They move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face, and they're going to play physical.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off
William,
with that one. He was
I
outside the
got a
pocket.
bad taste in my mouth in the Alabama game yesterday.
He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying
now I'm off to
find an open target,
make it right.
Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California. He's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness.
Welcome to our world.
Really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hey, Han, did you hear Ben on that? My God, it's been only one day and the basket's already full of dirty clothes.
Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I said, welcome to our world.
Offense will get the ball for the first
All right.
time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are, too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the
You
right
got a cup
things
for me,
after
huh?
taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together. And get it done. Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Boilermakers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in third and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody, you know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great third down execution by this defense.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Made it.
They'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Sliding door.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pressure coming.
That's a closet.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
You're fine.
Stop him
You're
short,
fine.
and we'll have a big 4th down.
You're fine.
coming. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Going with the ground game left.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They get to him as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like I
got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped.
Yeah, we don't touch a list of stuff.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on
that good, Alyssa?
2nd down coming.
I think so too.
This just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
A
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient,
It's
manipulate that
sweet and
defense a
delicious.
little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third
You're
down.
sweet and delicious.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh! Just
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Makes the catch around the 50. And the returner will be dragged down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Now the play fake. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards.
Medicated and deserted. We left the kids alone. We abandoned them.
He's down at the 24.
Is that what you're saying?
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
The kids are
They
deserted.
just haven't been able to
They're
get
on their own.
any lead going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Setting up the screen.
Yes.
Turning it on. The 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The Spartans pick up the first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Skips away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
That boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because he's so excited.
Oh, perfect. I didn't hear that part.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
You know, and I think they were a nickel package right there. And I like that because you bring an extra DB on the field. Now, is that guy covering? But you can also blitz with him. He can chase down the quarterback and force fourth downs. I love when they bring in the nickel package.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, would you catch the ball?
Right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Childs. He makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Yeah, most people are happy with several touchdowns in a season. But
there's no room in the base.
Feed him, and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank you, offensive line. Take him out to dinner tonight.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
That was just last week.
Back out to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Moving out of the pocket. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good result.
They get through and it's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's live.
I'm not going to do that. Go to our own side.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points.
Wow, he got it.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
I can't believe that. Look at the wood here.
I crawled underneath the bunk bed, playing on slider, and something.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
What's a mom?
Takes it on the return. Returns like that
Oh,
away.
yeah.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Michigan State has the
Balls
ball
were
back,
everything
and
at
here
one point.
comes the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the
You
first
alright?
play of the drive. This has been
You didn't close the door all the way, though.
way you draw
So close,
things
though.
up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
The
Build
jumping
lead.
building.
Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To throw, it's Childs. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The Spartans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Spartans have enough for the first down.
Including me.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
I'm ignoring him.
Unleashes one deep. And this
I don't like his conversation.
Big hit there, forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really
come on!
Hit. A little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some hits, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Looking downfield, it's Childs.
Oh my goodness.
On third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try comes. Never a doubt.
Hey, you guys gotta start quieting down more. A little quiet down.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be
every day.
But man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
When Riley gets older, we get older.
And he'll just take
That's just the way it works.
Start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Didn't get anything
Riley's one day older today. That means we're all one day older today.
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. He's
wow, a QB sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job fighting.
Can we step on him? Yes, we can.
The stop is made. And the Boilermakers can play this second down.
Can we break him? Yes, we can.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run the option. The pitch.
Wow, that was a disaster.
And that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get...
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30+. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Look up, Bob.
The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get...
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And you're seeing the best version of this guy this week, right? We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as
Whoa, what's going on?
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great
Stop.
day. He built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw
Time to put the toys away.
Wants to keep it in the air.
Yep.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Slings it downfield. On target over the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Gabriel!
The new offense heads back out to the field. What a turn that last drive was.
Come here.
Pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And
Wait a
those are
second
frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The
Come here.
offense
Come
now
here.
needs to provide a little spark and give this
Me up.
defensive hope.
No doubt, David.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here.
Bed's
knowing
going to
they gotta
bed,
get
too.
that one back and put a good drive.
Because I don't have to give you a reason. You guys got to go to
They'll snap
bed.
this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft
So put the
spot
stuff away, Ben. Come on.
and they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's going for a big play downfield.
Love you.
And he dropped it. Incomplete
Good night.
pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see.
What are we doing upstairs? Let him work himself out. Let him work it out. Let him work it out. They need to get along.
Where they mark it. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to run for it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.